Hi everyone, Sabrina from Campbell's Freedom Farm, and it's January 22nd and it is cold. I mean, it was like 7 degrees before wind chill. And what are we going to do? We're going to plant some tomato seeds. So what we're going to do, there are some varieties that can handle the cold temperatures. So the first one we're going to talk about is the Oregon Spring Hybrid. Now, what's a hybrid? A hybrid is a cross of two tomato plants. And why do they do this? So they could get disease-free, and in this case, a cold-hardy tomato. So what we crossed for these, this is Dr. Baguette from Oregon State University. He mixed a Russian variety, and I'll try to say this, Severianin, probably butchered that, and Star Shot. So he took the Russian Cold Hardy and the Star Shot tomato, which is very disease-free pretty much, and crossed them. So what do we have from this? We have a tomato that you could start and plant outside 1 month before your frost date. Now, can it handle the frost? No, you have to cover it or put it in a pot and bring it in. So, but you get tomatoes really quickly. Now, this is a determinant. What's a determinant? A determinant tomato, it produces the perfect looking tomato, a whole bunch at once, and then it's done. And, okay, hold on. All right, I had to run and rescue my pot. I looked over and the foster dog had grabbed my pot. But we're back. So anyway, the Oregon Spring is almost seedless. So it's parthenocarpic, and I said that wrong too, but pretty much you have very few seeds, which is great for slicing or anything else. This takes 7 to 10 days germinate, 58 to 60 days before you actually get the fruit. So the second one we're going to do is the tomato bush glacier. And this is semi-determinate. What does that mean? Okay, it means that it's going to be a bush. It's going to stay lower than 3 foot, just like a determinant. Determinant's not a really big plant. And, but yet it will produce all the way through the growing season. And actually, it's a perennial. So this produces 3 weeks earlier, and this was produced in Sweden in 1985. So this has been around for a while. And it's unusual because it has a potato leaf. Now, I assume that helps with the cold. It could produce more leaf to catch the sun. I don't know, but I thought that was interesting. And this only takes 5 to 10 days germinate and 55 days before you eat it. Both of these you have to protect from frost. Now, I basically started some of the Oregon Spring in a bag to see, and then I did this on 1/8, and this took a long time. This is way above what it said. And the only thing I could think of, the windows are really cold here, even though the inside. So I don't know if you could see this. This is one method you could do. You could put it in a bag, put it in the sun, and basically plant it. Now, the soil for this is just Stay Green garden soil with lots of vitamins. But on top of that, I'm going to use a peat moss. Why a peat moss? Because these are babies and I don't want the fertilization. They don't need the fertilization yet. They just need something very easy, light, and all I do is just dump them. See, one. This one didn't really sprout yet, but I'm hoping it will. Okay. Can you see it there? And then I'm just going to lightly put this in, and then I'm going to sprint it with water. And then that's done. I'm going to put it in a sunny window. Now, starting from seed, I have just peat moss in here, and I'm going to take sandpaper. This is how I do it. So I take a seed and I just go across the sandpaper. Can you see the line? What that does is it germinates faster, and then I'm just going to put it in. Does it work? Yeah, it does. But I've also ruined some seeds by overdoing it. So I just do it once. And if you're really in a hurry, you could do this and put it in water overnight. Okay. It's stuck. Okay, and here's the other ones. Always mark your pots too. That's the first thing I do. The next step for germinating these is I have very warm water, not boiling, but warm. And I pour it on here. And what it does is it really gets it to germinate and expand faster. Now I've used hot water like a lot of people do, but the germination rate is not very good. But with warm water, it helps. Then I'm going to cover it with the peat moss for, I guess, about 1/4 inch or 1/8 an inch. And pat it in, make sure there's no air pockets, and then I cover it. The minute I see one germinate, I pull off the lid because it will rot. But this will be exciting. I'm kind of curious how these are going to taste, and I'll let you know. But if you could hardly wait for your tomatoes, try some of these cold hardy varieties. But this is Sabrina from Campbell's Freedom Farm. Please thumbs up, subscribe, share our videos. Have a great day and stay warm.